Yeah, hello everyone. Matthew Ayodeji. It's my name, as you all know. All right. So this video is just to create a kind of makeup for some people that are not actually getting it right on Fiverr yet. Like I said, Fiverr is a journey, and you need to just catch up as you grow. Okay. So um, I won't dwell much on the introduction. I think we are all we are all familiar with Fiverr by now. You understand my point. And what I think is the major issue or the major thing that a major challenge that people are facing on Fiverr is when your account gets ranked and um, promotion aspect of it too. How to promote your gig and how to overcome the ranking, how to just get orders. I think that's the main goal. Getting orders on Fiverr is the main goal, and the conquering challenges aspect of it is how to overcome the ranking and how to you know get your feet firm on Fiverr. That is the major thing. So I won't waste time here. Like I promised in the makeup group, this thing here is actually for those people. I think they are more or less like newbie, uh, not familiar with Fiverr before. So all the information here, where some experienced seller may pick one or two things there, because I believe not all of us are not getting it right. I know some people quite all right that are making money on this Fiverr, one way or the other. So let me go straight to the point. There are steps you need to understand when it comes to Fiverr. Unlike those days when you just create an account, in fact, you can leave your gigs there, and others will flow. Aside the fact that you promote your gigs outside Fiverr, aside the fact that you submit a proposal on buyer's request section, all these things, they have their own role they play when it comes to your success on Fiverr.com. They are not just there for nothing. So, like I posted in one of my status updates yesterday, some people are taking this Fiverr as a side hustle, while some are taking it as a full time job. So you can't compare the results. It has never happened. You can't compare the result of those people that are facing it like full time job, while some are taking it like let me just have it as a side hustle. You cannot compare their earnings, regardless of any niche you are. Take it or leave it. So even if I dish out any information, any tricks here, if you don't take it serious, you don't practice it, forget you can't see result. It is not a magic. It's not a rocket science. It's what you input, you get the result. That is just it. So now I will be straightforward here. It won't be too long. Now, when you are creating your account on Fiverr, you need to take many things into consideration. Your SEO matters. The way you optimize your keywords, on your profile and even on your gigs, they go a long way to help you. Now, I will take one niche as an example of which you can actually apply the host steps on any other niche you belong to. Now, if you are into writing, if you are into writing and writing is also wide, let me narrow it down. I think I explained that in one of my previous videos. Narrowing your gigs, narrowing your niche to position yourself matters because the market is wide now and it's more competitive. So you can't just uh, mm, create a gig covering a wide market. You might not find your feet on time. But if you narrow it down to whatever you want to do, like even let's say for instance, cryptocurrency now, you have NFT, you have DeFi, you have all these other stuffs. There are ways you just have to narrow your own down. Maybe you face NFT art, maybe you face DeFi, DeFi what is it called again? or maybe you face the white paper aspect of it. So you can't just say you are into cryptocurrency just like that. You have to know where you belong. Even on logo design, you should. I think I explained that one in the previous video. You can check it if you don't have it. You see it on my channel. Website designing has its own too. You can't just say you are into website designing. Are you into are you using WordPress? Are you using Joomla? Are you using Drupal? Are you any all these software plus tools? So you need to know where you belong to and narrow it down. That is your market. That is where you pick your audience from. So that is my advice. First thing, narrow down your niche, narrow down your whatever you're doing, narrow it down to your particular audience. You're facing. There are money online. There are money in any niche you belong to. That is just it. Forget about it. You can't earn the same thing. If you're earning 1,000, another person might be earning $5,000 in a month. The most important thing is you are earning money. If you are able to earn 1,000 this month, you should be able to scale it up next month. That is my advice. So now, once you overcome that one, and you are able to know where you want to face. Let me pick writing as I was saying earlier as an example now. I want to go into writing. I can't just go into random writing. Let me say I want to focus my writing on white paper, cryptocurrency white paper. It's all underwriting too. So my gigs will be around, my profile will be around cryptocurrency fine. Then I will narrow it down to white paper. So now when you are creating your gig, I mean your profile, you will even in your name, in your profile URL, when you have a username on this address like this, fiverr.com/ so also name and blah blah blah, you see the link. When you are setting up your name, you can try as much as possible to insert something related to white paper in it. That is number one. Number two, when on your profile, the description, profile description, let me take for instance example. Let me check someone for some newbies who doesn't know where to navigate to. I'll be using one person here as an example. Let's take a look at this guy. Okay, so for instance, this is someone now. Where are you? So this guy, let me click on his profile very well. It's still loading. Okay, so this is the guy. So now when you are setting up your this thing, you can see his name or this URL, fiverr.com/ excuse me, Mr. WP. That is WordPress. I hope you know what I'm saying now. That is one. Yeah, on your description, you can write anything here if you like. The tagline. Excuse me, please. Then on your description, you will um where's the description? Yeah, this description. We see here. This guy said, "I'm so so and so. I love this. I love that. My expertise are WordPress." So you should know from even this description that this guy is into this designing and all those stuff, website designing using WordPress and all that. So this is algorithm is not stupid and they are not human being. It is whatever they program on them that they will work towards. Now his name carry WP, which is WordPress. In the description you see WordPress. The skills you see WordPress. He has even taken test. The final test is not mandatory anyway. It's called 7.5. It's fine. Skills you see WordPress there. You can see they even started. That is the main thing because they are taking the test. You can see. So now this guy now, there's no how. You can see I even picked it from the front page, following the search WordPress of a thing. So that is one of those things that is helping this guy to rank. You get my point? No. So once you are able to sell this thing properly from the scratch, you won't have too much of problem when it comes to the ranking of a thing. Even if they rank your gig, There are little things I will explain later on in this video that will help you get your feet back as fast as possible. So now, let's assume you have set all these things right. Your profile is set right, your description, everything. Now, when you are creating your gig, let's say you want to create a gig on, I was using white paper earlier, right? When you are creating your gig, you create a gig related to white paper. Your title of the gig. Okay, let me take one of this gig as an example. Your title, carry WordPress. This is for WordPress now. Your own title, you make sure you focus on one particular keyword. Don't bother about, Fiverr allows you to use up to 5 keywords, right? I mean, tags. So don't disturb yourself. You can just focus on one particular keyword. You should be able to know that you are competing with only one keyword here. So now, if you are using Squash paper, now make sure your white paper appears on the title or your gig packages. Let's say white paper pack pack one, white paper pack two, white paper pack three. You can use anything like that. Just make sure the word white paper as your keyword appears in almost everywhere that needed to be appear. So now, when you're this your gig description too, you make sure you mention white paper there. Now, major description here. You make sure you mention white paper as many times as this description allows, because when you mention it too much, you will know. By the time you want to submit it, it will tell you this also words are appearing too much, so you'll be able to just reduce it, but make sure it appears to the maximum number required on this description page. So now that is that. Then your tags, when you are creating your this thing, your tags, let me look at this guy's tag. It is not mandatory you use 5 tags. They only said you can use up to 5 tags. So if it's only one or two you want to use, fine. This is WordPress 4. You can see WordPress appears 3 times and you used only 4 out of 5. That's what I'm saying. It is not mandatory you use all the 5. You can use 2, you can use 1. It is allowed. Okay? So make sure you grab that opportunity. Let everything about you speak about your keyword you are focusing on. That is another thing. So now, having done all these things, and you create your gig. Now, your image, I think I mentioned it in the previous video. Your image, on your image now, when you are saving your image on your system before you upload it on Fiverr, you save it with the keyword you are focusing on. Let's say white paper now. That is what you will save it with. So by the time you upload it on your Fiverr, the alt text will come with it with that keyword. And even if anybody should search that particular image on Google or any search engine using that keyword, your image will also appear along. You understand? So now you have done all these things right. You have published your gig. Another thing, if you are claiming to be from USA, don't forget to get W9 form details and click on yes, fill in the details, and you are good to go. Details are very easy to get now. You can check my timeline, you see it there. I mentioned it. I mentioned it how to get it. You can, if you don't have anybody to get it for you, you can contact me. I will get that one for you. It's very, very cheap and easy to get. Then you apply it within few hours or maximum of 24 hours, as they say. You will get approved and you publish your gig. Now, once your gig is live, I don't know if I'm too rushing this time around, but just pardon me, and you can rewind to watch again. If you are now on the stage of publishing and you have published your gig, fine. Your gig is live. That is where another work starts from. What are these works? Promotion. You all know that. And setting up your gigs right. All these keywords, everything you actually did for your profile, your gig, and other stuff, they help in SEO, right? So another thing is for you to do to wait for 24 hours. Like you create your gig this morning, wait till tomorrow morning. By tomorrow morning, you check your gig. It must have gotten organic impressions. Like using when you check your gig statistics, your impression must have increased at least 3, 4, 5 impressions. So that will register you like that tells you that your gig has been registered on this Fiverr search engine, and people are searching using that keyword, the gigs also comes up as a result. You get the point now. For instance, if I search, okay, let me say WordPress, and I search. Let me say I'm a buyer and I come to Fiverr to search WordPress designer or WordPress anything. So and as all these things appeared, all these results that came up, if you check your gig and you see some impressions, number of let's say 5 impressions, it means out of many people that came to Fiverr to search for your keyword, let's say white paper now, your gigs were among those results that was shown to those buyers, and it means it appears. Let's say 5 times you are seeing 5 impressions on your gig. It means your gig appeared 5 times on results. I mean on search engine of Fiverr. You get my point now. So in a nutshell, what you I want to pick from there is that your gig has been accepted and it is relevant. Now you can check your keyword by yourself and go to new sellers. When you search results, after let's say you search the results white paper, then you go to newest arrival, newest arrivals, then you know where your gigs first on. It should be on first page at least. It's one of the uh new 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 gigs, right? So like this, you check, you should be able to check your gig and find it in, I mean, on this page or probably the second page. Fine. So once this is achieved, the next thing is for you to do your backlinking and other stuff, like I explained in one of my videos on the channel. You can go and watch that one too. I'll provide a link below this video. You can go and watch, right? So you watch the steps on how to promote, to get your backlink very well, submit to different websites, and how to outrank uh, your competitors. So once you set your backlinking very well, all this premium information I'm giving you, they are very, very intact. It's what I've been using. Please take it serious. Now, once you do that one, you do the backlinking, you do all this stuff, set it very well. That one is done. Now, the real promotion starts. You go to uh, this particular site, but you can only sign up using USC profile. It is gap.com. Okay, go to gap.com and register. Normally register. This Gap is a social platform actually. It's more or less like Facebook and all those social platforms, Twitter and those, but it is not that as big as Facebook yet. But it is functioning. So you come here, you register with your email and all those stuff. Register normally. Then what are you going to be doing here? You want to join different groups that are related to your services. Yeah, your gigs and all those stuff. Like if you're into white paper writing now, you can just look for groups, cryptocurrency groups, cryptocurrency. Let me see if they have people into, or let's say groups. You can see this group, 8.8 thousand members. It's on 5,000 members. So you can see you join this group as many as you can. Just click and join group like this. You are a member. Then what are you going to be doing here? You post. You post your service here. This is, you click image. You can see different posts people have been doing now, like this one. You have 15 comments, 9 likes. So now even this one has one repost. These are just ways to promote, and it's free. Very, very, very easy to do. So now once you get this thing done, you can, okay, let me go back to the homepage. You join as many groups as possible, then you start posting. It is very, very easy to do. Now, this is just the free way. You can actually upgrade and join the group and join the pro. Pro comes with different advantage, but it's not that man. It's not compulsory to upgrade if you don't have the fund right now. But if you have it, I think it is $15 per month, $90 per year or so. Yeah, so you can join and upgrade yourself to start getting access to different advantage on this. I mean, I don't even use it for now. I stick with the free one and it's been functioning. Yeah, you can say okay. You can check you can see the number of visitors they have last month, December 2021, over 18 million. So it's something now. So the site is okay. You can also go to Quora, all the stuff. Later on, I'll be doing a video separate on how to use Quora, not the general way people are using it. There is a trick you can actually use on Quora to drive traffic to your gig. So, and if you know any of other social platform, you can actually use Pinterest, uh, all the stuff, Twitter. You can make use of them. Free ways to promote your gigs outside Fiverr. All these traffics will be going to Fiverr. Then I made a video on how to get impressions, how to get favorites to your gigs. Like this one. Where is this? Mm, like, not even this. Let me check this particular guy. You see different favorites, people getting different amount of favorite. Like this guy has over 800 favorites on this particular gig. I made a video on how to get gigs. I'm a favorite like this, multiple favorite by yourself without spending a dime. You can do that one for yourself and by yourself. Okay, so what else? I have to just do this video this way so that you'll be able to grab the information clearly. All those videos I mentioned, you will see the link below this video and you can watch them anytime you like. So now, having done that one, there's one uh, crucial steps you need to take. When you check your gig statistics, let's say you now have after some days, let's say, excuse me, maybe after 3 or 4 days, and you discover that your clicks are not going up as expected. Like on the gig statistics, you will see impressions, you will see clicks, you will see orders, and you see cancellation also. Yeah, the percentage. So we have talked about the impressions now. The clicks also matters, and orders is the main goal. So this is the major step you take. Once your impressions is going on, or it's not even enough like you want it, you can buy. That is what I do. That is the secret. You can buy. I normally make use of this site. I think I made a video on that on my channel. This site, Fiverr360.com. If you go to this site, you just uh, scroll down, you see the packages here. You can spend $10 to get 100 clicks. Can you see? You can spend $15 to get 200 and so on like that. So just go there. You can decide to chat with the support send message to the support and ask them for anything you can do to help your gigs. Fine. I've done it several times and I've referred some people to them and they got value for what they paid for. So what are these guys going to be doing for you? They will be sending organic clicks to your gigs. Now you'll be having enough impressions, your clicks will be showing on your statistics. Then the next thing is for you to buy reviews. So the main question is, how many reviews are you going to buy to rank and to be on the first page of Fiverr? Now let me tell you the fact. The recent one I did, I bought up to 12 reviews before the gig maintained the first line. No, the third line on the first page. And between those period of time, I got over 200 clicks. I bought 150 clicks. Then, but later on, I got over 200 clicks. Impressions was okay, and I bought reviews, 12 reviews. And right now, the gig is sitting on the front page, and as I'm talking to you right now, I'm getting orders. That is it. So some may be asking, okay, now my basic gig is $50. How do you expect me to buy 12 reviews? That is $600 now. Not it's even more than $600. So how do I go about that one? Yes, that is not what you do. What I do mostly is I set my basic gig to be $5, and after buying my reviews, I will change it back to the basic price I want it to be. You don't get my point. Let's say like this guy now, the basic price is $10, and I want to buy reviews of $5 on my gigs. I'll first of all change my price to $5, order for the reviews, and after getting my reviews, I will come back and edit my price to $10 again. That is how I do it. Now, how do you buy your reviews? You can buy it by yourself. You can get enough paper fund, create a PayPal account, and buy your reviews. Then maybe I'll do a video on that one too, how to buy reviews. Then, if you don't, if you can't do that, you can um well, ask in the group, in our group, people who are ready to do reviews for you, or better still, get in touch with me. There's a particular guy I normally refer people to. His own job is to be uh, helping people to do reviews. He has different buying accounts, and I trust the guy very well. He's a good guy of mine, and I've been doing reviews for more of my students, many of my students, and no one has ever complained yet. So that is just the summary now. You get your SEO done very well, backlinking, the gigs, impressions, the clicks, the reviews, the promotion outside the Fiverr, and so on like that. Do all these things, and trust me, you won't lack orders on Fiverr.com, and you maintain your stand on the front page within, in fact, maximum of 2 3 weeks. That is a guarantee from me. Yes, it's what I've practiced and I'm enjoying. So, if you have any other questions, uh, ask me directly. Drop it in the group. People are there to help you and answer your questions. So, if there any question you have at all relating to Fiverr and you think I've not covered any in any of my videos, ask them and I'll try my best to give you a definite answer. Yes, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, let them watch this channel closely because I'll be dropping videos time to time on how to succeed on Fiverr and how to make money on another way without you cutting your fingers. Okay. So thank you very much for staying with me this far, and I hope to hear a testimony very, very soon. Thank you very much. God bless you.